nosebleed seats. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. It is WrestleMania, the countdown to WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, and here comes, oh boy, Dexter Schwartz in that goofy outfit. I guess he's given up the nerd power in exchange for becoming, I don't know, Goat Boy. The only thing he's missing is the beard. So weird. And Dexter has not been the same ever since Parker Dirge put Doomsday in a casket. He's been just gone off the deep end. Well, he's always been a little strange. And oh boy, this is not gonna last long. Here comes the Mississippi Madman, his opposition, and interesting road story. I now know for a fact that the Mississippi Madman can fit in my car. I drive a Toyota Yaris, and Madman needed a ride, and he managed to get him in the front seat. So he does fit in my car. And I loaded up with my colleague, and someone else that we will see a little bit later in the program. Well, here we are at the Fluid Event Center.
Whose house?
Not the ring attendant.
This match is a from parts of the world.
Well, this is not even going to wait for the ring introductions. Dexter Schwartz is going to try to take down the Madman as best he can.
He's only chance, basically.
Dexter Schwartz definitely outmatched, and down he goes. Thursday Night Throwdown is going to continue. Come to the Fluid Event Center on the west side of Champaign, just right off the end of Interstate 72. This Madman just walks all over Dexter Schwartz. And well, Madman trying to get him back up on his feet, and a headbutt on Dexter Schwartz. WrestleMania weekend in New Orleans. The Nosebleed Seats crew is on their way down, if not there already. Oh, boot to the face! Dexter Schwartz. Axe handle to the shoulder. Goes for the knee. Damages the thigh. Madman down to one knee as Dexter. Oh, going for a cover. Madman just throws him off with relative ease there. And Dexter Schwartz. Thrust to the throat. Illegal maneuver. Now a punch to the throat. And Madman is down. I don't think that's very legal there. Sean Rives still counts 2 anyway. Thursday Night Throwdown, 7:30 p.m. start every Thursday at the Fluid Event Center in Champaign. Now I'm going to tell you that MBS crew won't be there every week. We're not going to present everything that is here at the Fluid Event Center. It is quite a drive for me anyway to run to Champaign every week. Madman firing back. Pick up. Slam. This is footage from the second week of Thursday Night Throwdown. So far, 4 weeks of Thursday Night Throwdown is in the can.
Come on, Madman. For Rudy Tootie. Bang, this booty.
And Madman working over Dexter Schwartz. And that could not have felt good, and down he goes. And Madman looking to finish him off. Big splash, it's over. Thanks for coming.
Done.
Madman makes relatively short work of Dexter Schwartz. Just about 3 minutes or so. Mississippi Madman will be is on the hunt for one Matt Boston, as he pretty much screwed up his tag team tournament at Pro Wrestling Glory. Madman and KC ended up going down in round 1. Lost to Windy City Saints, but Madman, of course, also is looking for Bear St. Pierre and Frank Wyatt. But we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a look at this weekend's schedule.
Starting this April, the launch we've all been waiting for, the RWO Network.
Give the Raging Rednecks 75 cents a day.
And you can enjoy hours and hours of rednecks playing wrestler, featuring daily live talk with Hillbilly Joe's severely drunken rants.
Hey, you know what? As long as the mouth works, I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid.
RWO Network features new reality series Swingers Club and how-to programs on ripping off government welfare.
Why should I go out and spend 40 to 60, 80 hours a week making somebody $20,000, $30,000?
You can subscribe to the RWO Network today for only
75 cents a day.
So place your orders now by calling 555-REDNECK. RWO Network launching April the 1st. Oh yeah, about that.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little April Fool's joke that I came up with. Because frankly, RWO, what's left of it? I mean, the guy who ran it claims I don't know anything about professional wrestling. Well, the guy never knew anything about professional wrestling. He claims to know everything about pro wrestling just because he talks for 20 hours a day on an internet stream, bought himself a ring, got a bunch of people at random, threw him in there, bounced around it, and called it a show. But the guy just lies through his teeth, one of the most despicable individuals to ever pollute the Central Illinois wrestling scene. And if he's under investigation, as I've heard, I hope he ends up in prison soon. Drew Thomas, this is his first match back. He retired a year ago as he had some issues with his neck. It's just kind of hard for him to get in the ring and compete. fall during a match at Newbury Wrestling Alliance many years ago, messed up his neck really bad, was in the hospital, had to have neck surgery to repair. It's he's got to be very careful about how he hits the mat. Jars his neck the wrong way. He's back in the
St. Louis, Illinois, Drew Thomas.
Central Illinois Hall of Famer.
And from Hollywood, California, weighing at 220 pounds, spectacular Spencer.
And Spencer Wallace. The son of another Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, the late George the Animal Jr. It's been a while since we've seen him on the MBS TV. Here he is at 01. Wrestles regularly for IWA Unlimited, which is where he was schooled to be a competitor. Spencer Wallace now just beginning to branch out. He made his debut for United Wrestling Coalition recently. And this is his debut match here at 01. Going against Dangerous Drew Thomas.
Get out the corner, come on.
Drew Thomas has been serving as a referee, putting on the stripes. Drew Thomas's previous match was against, was a triple threat against the Cobra and Oliver Cain. Drew Thomas ended up being the final SLW Supreme Champion, which was the former name of this promotion. The original name of 01 Supreme was Supreme League Wrestling, way back when it began about 2006, 2007. Smash in the corner by Spencer Wallace. And oh, the charge, and there's a boot. And Drew sidesteps Spencer and slams him down. And Drew going for a cover. And a 2 count. And Drew Thomas going to a chin lock on Spencer. As I said earlier, this is Drew Thomas's first match in over a year. And another 2 count, and the Central Illinois Hall of Famer. Yeah, goes to a front face lock. Doesn't look like Drew Thomas has lost a step in the ring, despite being out of action for a year. Of course, he was still an active referee. He was nominated for Ref of the Year. As another former, was a previous winner of Ref of the Year, looks on, and there's a lariat from Drew Thomas, and only 2. Robert King calls a 2 count.
That was a 2 count.
Well, Drew thinks he should have put Spencer away, but goes to a chokehold.
Put your hands on me, man. Get thrown right out of here. Put your hands on me.
Robert King kind of losing patience with Drew Thomas. Drew, knowing how to ref, pretty much knows what he can do to get away with things. And Spencer Thus, backsplash in the corner. Swing and a miss. Kick, whap, stunner. Cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And Drew Thomas victorious in his first match back since a year ago. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, and he's got the microphone.
Maybe Huey.
Family show, I don't care. All these kids have heard the word. Find your parents. Anyway. Hey, it's not my fault that your mom pretends to love you, okay? All right. Anyways. Right there, I came here tonight looking for a real challenge. Not some little scrub that comes out here wearing M&M's on the back of his pants, all right? So, I demand somebody out here that's going to give me a challenge and make it.
Like who?
Anyways, get somebody out here that's a real challenge. Win a spelling bee.
Drew wants another match.
Who would that be?
Well, that music should sound familiar because that's Oliver Cain. Oliver Cain paying us a visit all the way from Florida. He recently relocated down there, but he's here tonight.
He wants the mic again.
Wants to talk again. Oh, God.
Now you mean Oliver. This is Donovan. This is different.
Throwback Thursday or something like that.
Are you serious? You give me Baby Huey, I beat him. Now you give me Justin Bieber. Cool.
Seriously? Really? Really?
Hey! Make sure he ain't drunk, okay?
That's his brother. That's not. I ain't drunk. You ready? This is what. Take it down!
Okay.
Drew Thomas thinks Oliver Cain is Justin Bieber. He should know better. How many battles has Drew Thomas had with Oliver Cain?
Justin Bieber can go back to Canada as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, kid, talk to me when you go facial, okay? Hey, let's go.
Right, how appropriate. Drew Thomas's last match a year ago before tonight was against Oliver Cain in a triple threat. Drew Thomas got the pin on Oliver Cain. Oliver Cain described how that match went when we interviewed him in that series, the 10 most influential people in Central Illinois Pro Wrestling, which you can dig up going on centralillinois.com, look through the TV show, and then the 10 most influential section. And Cain getting a couple of quick counts.
One count.
We got a wrestling match just broke out. Look at this.
No, we don't want to break.
Oliver Cain with side headlock on Drew Thomas. Their roll up and no dice here. Oliver Cain, the former 0-1 Midwest X Division champion, now held by Jonathan Gresham, going to be converted to the World Junior Heavyweight Championship when they acquire a new title belt with the correct verbiage and a whole new look. The clang around is continuing, and now Oliver Cain, side headlock on Drew Thomas. Well, there's a lot going on this weekend. Being that it's WrestleMania weekend, the NBS crew is down in New Orleans. And hopefully we will be Have a couple of podcast tapes on the way down and on the way back.
Fist bump.
Hey man, you give me that shirt stretch marks, okay? Shut up.
Well, Drew Thomas tried a fast one, and Oliver Cain a little bit too wise for that. Irish whip, drop kick, and Drew gonna bail. Oliver Cain did get a nomination for fan favorite for the year. Of course, went to Dan the Man, and where's Drew?
Go upstairs and dive off of there. That'd be cool.
Drew is running all over the building, and now he's going to pursue. Cain's going to pursue Drew, and soccered him.
The oldest trick in the book.
Can't believe Oliver fell for that. It's the oldest trick of the book. Anyway, not much going on the independent scene this weekend. It's UWC on Friday night in Georgetown. Next Level Elite in Orion, Illinois on the 4th also. There was a bit of controversy regarding their last event involving a circus clown that was allowed to get in the ring and wrestle a match.
2, 3, 4, get up,
which got a complaint sent to my inbox about that match. I hope they don't try that one again. And Drew with a kick and throws Oliver down face first. Thursday night throwdown, also every Thursday night here at the Fluid Event Center. This very venue you're in right now watching this match. Weekly 1 hour wrestling events. Only other event in the area happening this weekend, WrestleMania weekend, Dynamo Pro Wrestling in Fenton, Missouri on the 5th. Stratford Bar and Grill as Drew wraps Cain's leg around the pole.
Oh, he just did. What are you going to do?
Get in here now, let's go.
And he does it again.
Twice.
Never seen a DQ on this.
Well, Drew's not done, but Oliver Cain pulls him into the post to get the tide turned, although he's a little bit hobbled at the moment. Cain pushes Drew Thomas back in the ring. Cain slow to get back in, and Drew able to recover and kick the damaged leg. And now Oliver's got a real problem. He's tied up. That leg got tied up in between the ropes, making him very vulnerable. Spinning toe hold from Drew Thomas, and he thought he might go for the figure 4. But now it's turned into a form of an ankle lock. Well, not quite an ankle lock, but he's trying to wrench that knee. Oliver Cain got to the ropes. Robert King forces the break. Following weekend, quite a bit going on the 12th. April the 12th, weekend after WrestleMania. South Broadway, MMWA, also Pro Wrestling Glory featuring Jimmy Hart, Dreamwave Wrestling featuring Jeff Jarrett and Jim Cornette, a charity show, Rumble for Kids in Princeton, IWA Unlimited running in Dundas, Illinois, and Dreamwave running a Sunday show, the Sorry About This, which I guess he's I don't know what it is, but it's got a 1 p.m. afternoon start. It is a wrestling show. They said it's a tribute to the 80s and 90s of pro wrestling and culture. Which, whatever you saw in the 1980s and 1990s, they're going to kind of do a themed event on that. Oliver Cain with a drop kick. That's in LaSalle, Illinois, of course. Cain firing rapid shots, I do want to say. Congratulations to Dreamwave on the 5-year anniversary. Drew Thomas trying for a suplex. Oh, kick to the face. Of course, Dreamwave won Fit of the Year. Over Cain going for a pile driver. Drew Thomas absolutely wants to stay away from that because, oh no. Drew Thomas has that bad neck. Managed to block it and send Oliver Cain into the corner to break that up. Cain cannot, Drew Thomas cannot take a pile driver to that surgically repaired neck. That still gives him issues. And now there's an ankle lock from dangerous Drew Thomas. Central Illinois Hall of Famer. All the Central Illinois Hall of Famers that are in the active, ones that are still active in the ring, Tom Arson and now Drew Thomas. Homicidal Stephen Davis has called it a career officially last March, and oh, elbow to that side of the head, and that's enough! Wow! Elbow to the side of the head in a fireman's carry, and that got the pinfall for Oliver Cain. That was a shocker. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. We're going to have to take a look at replay on that one. I mean, I don't know if I've seen anybody win a match from a side elbow to the head. I guess there's a first for everything. Handed it to me to hold. Well, Thursday Night Throwdown, 01 Supreme Fluid Defense Center, just off the end of Interstate 72 on North Country Fair Drive, 2401. Well, 601 North Country Fair Drive, pardon me. Champaign, Urbana, 7:30 p.m. Go to our Facebook page at Thursday Night Throwdown. Thursday Night Throwdown on Facebook. Of course, UWC will be running this Friday as well as the next Elite Pro going up Interstate 74 in the little town of Orion, Illinois. That'll do it for this edition of Nosebleed Seats. We're going to have some more 01 Supreme next week here on the program. I'm Mexican Crime Fighter. We'll see you then.